Good time of the day. This is Anna. Welcome to Beginner Twist Sequence on my channel. Sit back on your heels, and if you know that you need extra padding for your joints, have a folded towel next to your mat. Take a breath, and we will start with a wrist warm-up. Place tops of your hands with fingers pointing back next to your knees and gently rock back and forth and side to side. Release. Shaken those wrists up and come into tabletop. Once again, having towel underneath your wrists or knees. Check the alignment, shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. And once again, start rocking back and forth and then making circles with the whole body just to put a little bit pressure on those joints. Make sure that you're gripping the floor firmly, pressing into each and every fingertip. Sit back once again, shaking those wrists up, and make a couple of circles with your fists. Come back into tabletop. We're here for a few rounds of cat and cow. On your next inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhaling, round your back, tuck the tailbone. And again, inhale, looking up, tail up. Exhale, tummy and chest in, look between your thighs. Last round. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat back. Release. On your next inhale, lift your right arm up, coming into a twist. On the exhale, slide that arm underneath your left shoulder. And again, inhaling, lifting right arm up. Exhale, slide it under. Last time. And this time around, on the exhale, we're placing our shoulder down on the mat, extending our left arm forward. Feel free to have your eyes closed, with maybe your left arm reaching back behind you and trying to catch the thigh. See which option works best for you. Take a couple of breaths here, and then start releasing yourself, coming back into tabletop to change the side. Inhale, left arm goes up, and exhale, it slides underneath your right armpit. Inhale, left arm up, exhale, slide it under. Last time around, on the exhalation, we're placing our shoulder down, extending right arm forward. Having few breaths here. If you had an option with your arm behind your back first time around, make sure you do the same variation on your left side. Take one last breath. On your following exhale, start releasing your right arm on the mat, coming back into tabletop. From here, bring your right foot outside of your right wrist for a low lunge variation. Lift your arms up on the inhale. On the exhale, reach back with your left hand. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, reach back for open twist, and this time hold it here for 3 breaths. On your following inhale, both arms up once again. Exhale, closed twist, right arm reaches back. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, right arm back. Last time around, on the exhalation, we reach back with our right hand and stay here for 3 breaths. With your exhalations, keep on twisting deeper, reaching your fingertips away from each other. Next, inhale, both arms up. On the exhalation, bring them down on the mat and release your right foot back. Changing the side. Left foot steps outside your left wrist, and on the inhale, lifting our arms up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, back to center, lift the arms. Exhale, reach back with your right fingers. Inhale back up. Exhale, reach back and stay here for 3 breaths. Make sure that your tummy is engaged and you're still tucking your tailbone under. Next inhale, lift your arms up. On the exhale, closed twist. Left fingertips reaching back. Inhale to center. Exhale for a twist. Last round, inhale. Exhale, twist and stay here. Keep on twisting as you breathe. Have your shoulders away from the ears. On the next inhale, come back. Exhale, place your hands on the mat, bringing your left knee back on the floor. Start circling your hips around, just to give them a little bit of a break. Sit your hips back on your heels and come into child's pose for a few breaths. Surrender yourself to this posture, to whatever's coming, and to the way you're feeling. Keep on rounding your back and relaxing your tummy on the thighs. Feel free to have your arms along the legs if it feels better. Last couple of breaths here. Come back up into tabletop, cross your ankles behind you and sit back on the mat, bending your left knee and placing your right foot outside of your left thigh for a variation of Ardha Matsyendrasana. Have your back straight on the inhale, hug your knee towards the chest, and on the exhale, look behind you and keep on bringing your right shoulder further back. We're taking one more breath here, twisting a little deeper and coming back to center on your following inhale. Straighten your right leg and bring your left foot towards your inner right thigh, maybe having a padding underneath your bent knee. Keep your knee slightly bent, inhale, and exhaling, fold forward over your straight leg. Have one more breath here. And then gently release the posture, bringing your right hand behind you and your left hand on the thigh for a gentle twist for a couple of breaths. Release the twist. Come back to center, bend your right knee, placing your right foot outside of your right hip. Keep turning back, walking your hands towards the back of the mat. On the inhale, lift the chest. On the exhale, bend the elbows and roll down. Inhale, chest up, look up. Exhale, round. Try to have a fluid, controlled movement. Beautiful. And one more round, inhaling, reaching up with the chest, and exhaling, sinking down. Come back to center, and let's change the legs. First, straightening them forward and shaking them up. Remove the flesh from underneath the sit bones and have a gentle forward fold for a couple of breaths. Left side. So this time our right foot goes outside of our left hip and our left foot steps on the mat outside of the right knee. Hugging our left knee towards the chest and twisting back. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed and your back is straight. Look over your shoulder for a deeper twist, reaching even up the neck. Take one more breath and release the pose, straightening your left leg and bringing your right foot towards your inner left thigh. Inhale, exhaling, fold forward over your left leg for Janu Shirshasana variation. You're always welcome to have your knee bent in any kind of forward folds. Check the straightness of your back. Bring your left hand behind you and hold on to your left thigh with your right hand. Release your twist. And this time bending our left knee, bringing the foot right outside the hip. Walk your hands behind you towards the back of the mat. Inhale, lift your chest up, and exhale, bend the elbows, sink your chest down. We're going for a few more rounds. Try to flow in the movement following your breathing. Fluid, gentle movement. Listen to yourself and to what your body tells you here. Last inhale and release the pose. Come back to center, straightening your legs forward. Shaking them up and forward fold once again with your knees slightly bent and your back nice and straight. Keep on reaching forward with your chest and release your fold here. We're laying on our backs now. Keep your knees bent, place your feet slightly closer to your hips so that your fingers just grazing your heels. We will take 5 breaths to lift our hips and back off the floor. Make sure that you control the movement and you start lifting with your tail, then your sacrum, your lower back, middle back, maybe even upper back. Keep on squeezing, contracting your glutes all the way through. And the same way, slowly we're coming back down. Middle back first, one vertebra at a time. Then lower back goes down on the mat, your sacrum, and eventually your tailbone. Bring your knees into your chest and rock side to side or have gentle circles with your knees to massage your back muscles. Come back to center. Adjust yourself if you need to. Keeping your knees bent, roll to the right. Once you're laying on your right side, lift your left arm up, reach behind you as much as you can, bending your elbow 90 degrees. Try to relax your left shoulder as much as you can, so the weight of your left arm can help to bring that arm down under the influence of gravity. You will feel a juicy, beautiful stretch in your chest, shoulder, thoracic spine, and even your abdominals. We're staying here for another few breaths, relaxing our arm and opening the chest towards the ceiling. With your last exhale, bring your arm back and roll to the center once again. Bring your knees into the chest, and this time around, bring your bent knees to the left side. This time we're lifting our right arm up, reaching back and bending our elbow. Make sure that your knees stay stacked on top of each other. Keep on breathing into that opening that you create in your thoracic spine, in your upper back, chest, and shoulders. Take a couple of breaths here, and then bring yourself back to center. Hold on to your knees once again, either circling them around or rolling side to side. Just feel free to do any movement that feels good here. Maybe squeezing your knees into the chest or going for a happy baby pose. Just listen to what your body tells you. Eventually settle your legs down and straighten them up for Shavasana. Relax your hips, front and back, your legs, your back and shoulders, your arms, your neck and head. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I will leave you to it. Namaste.